Alrighty, happy Halloween, guys. It is Friday the 31st, spooky day. I just came out of the comic book store. They're having Halloween sales all weekend, so I'll probably be going to a different store. Yeah, I got a few pickups. I did not record on Wednesday, new comic book day, because I had some things going on, but I did get my only 2 pickups for that day, so I'll be showing you all that later. I got the Spider-Man onesie. I work with kids, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all everything I picked up from the sale at my LCS, and then maybe later on in the weekend I'll go to another store or two, see what they have. Alright, first up, this is the only book I really went there to get. That and the DC Compact of New Frontier, DC's New Frontier. They didn't have that there. I saw it like all week, and every day I was like, okay, when the sale happens, I'm gonna grab it. I refuse to buy trades for full price, so yeah. Anyways, this is Fantastic Four, Solve Everything, Jonathan Hickman, Dale Eaglesham, Neil Edwards, Steve Epting. Yeah, this, I really wanted to get this before the I watched First Steps, Fantastic Four First Steps, but they unfortunately they weren't stocked. I don't think they're stocking these at Target anymore, because I got a few of these at Target, and Target's usually always like 20% off, and then an extra 5% if you're like a Circle whatever member or something. So, and like I said, I don't buy trades full price. I don't have that kind of guap on me, but yeah, I'm super excited to read this. I read that, whatchamacallit, that Chip Zdarsky X-Men one I showed y'all last video for Fantastic Four and X-Men, and that got me more hyped to get this week. So I'm very excited to get into this and get into Fantastic Four, since I don't know like a whole lot about them other than like the movies and maybe that one cartoon from the early 2000s or something. So yeah, I got that. This next issue, hold on. Yeah, this next issue is just a cover that I wanted. I already have a different version of the cover, and I think I already have like another issue of it, but I have TMNT issue 9, the Eastman cover. I really love this issue. I almost, like, if I had the funds in time, I would have bought pages from this issue. That's how much I love this this comic. Juan Freya's art in it is incredible. I have the black and white version of this cover, and at the time I couldn't get the colored version also with it, so I'm super stoked to have this. Love this issue. I really hope I can get one of these signed one day, but yeah, I love the black and white, I love the colored one, I love the Bruce Lee jumpsuit colors. So yeah, these next few issues all kind of have to go together. This is Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, issues 19, 21, and 23. I've been trying to collect all of the Hunted arc from Nick Spencer's run. I'm a huge Kraven the Hunter fan. He's my favorite Spider-Man villain. I just wanted like a whole run of like him as the villain in singles, and I don't think they have trades in these in print anymore. So yeah, I'm still missing a few issues. I think I have like 3 or 4 that I already have, but none of them are like in succession, so like I can't just be reading it and then stop and then be like, okay, well, now I need to grab the next one. But yeah, I think I think it's super sick. I think Murto Ramos on the covers and Ryan Otley. Ryan Otley does a crazy Spider-Man. His Spider-Man is incredible. I read the rest of Nick Spencer's run before Hunted, and it was fun. It was fun for the most part. I feel like it's kind of like Joe Kelly right now. Like, his run is just okay. Like, it's good. It's fun. And I'm allowed to have those opinions, obviously, because I'm Spider-Man. But, yep. Super excited to have these in the collection, and hopefully I'll find the rest later on this week. Yeah. Alright. I'll probably try to record when I get back home and show you all the 2 pickups I got from this past week. So, yep. Alrighty guys, I am back at the apartment. I have my only 2 pickups for this week. You know, before I even do that, let me give y'all a little quick check here, because I'm feeling myself a bit. The Spider-Man onesie. It's really soft. The kids love it. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, I got my 2 pickups from this week. What a week. What a week. Hold on, fix the camera a bit. This was a crazy, oh my god. You know what, we might as well talk about it. Absolute Batman, Annual 1, Daniel Warren Johnson, James Herron, and that last little page too. I don't want to exclude her. Meredith McLaren. D-Dubs. 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 Just like, everyone's already talking about this. Everyone's talking about Batman fucking up some Nazis. Like, just like, I can't even. Like, I don't have words. This was like one of the best. This is one of the best issues to come out this year, and I feel like this makes Absolute Batman a top 5 Batman story in general. Maybe even top 3. Honestly, this was just that good. Like, the art was incredible. Obviously, the story was great. You know, I love the juxtaposition between Bruce and Father Peters. You know, I like how it was a lot of fun. Like, there was a lot of action and violence and stuff, but still, like, there was, Father Peters to be there and to make you question that violence as a solution. Yeah, this was just incredible. What I liked too was that, I don't know if a lot of you watch Daniel Warren Johnson's streams on Fridays, but he'll stream himself drawing and stuff, and a lot of times it'll be mostly his Transformer stuff, but then you'd see he was doing his Absolute Batman pages on the stream, and like seeing that from here was like kind of made it better for me, because it's like getting like little puzzle pieces, and then when I finally read it, I get to see the whole puzzle put together. It was super rad. What I really liked was the page where he's just punching out the dude in the pig mask. Saw that one. Incredible panel. And obviously this one too. This was super sick to watch him draw. This was Yeah, yeah, I wish I could afford the pages for these issue or for this issue, because yeah, this is like next level comic book. I will say comic of the year. Honestly, that's insane. I I really have a hard time talking about it because it just it makes me speechless. But I'll go into my next issue. It's another annual. It's TMNT annual one, the new run. This is Kenny Porter and Michael Shelfer on art. This is really good too, honestly. Like I really like this a lot. Like obviously that's game changing Batman, but this one is really good. It got a little overshadowed as far as annuals go, but this one was really good. I think my only gripe with it was the Mikey story. They go through like if y'all aren't caught up with the Team at T, they were separated before Jason Aaron's run, and then they came back together at the start of Aaron's run, and they are seeing head to head. They're butting heads and stuff, and this is finally at the end of you know this last issue where they're finally come together. They've finally defeated Hale, um, and now they have some time, and they're talking about like what they did while they were each gone, and so they each have their own story. Honestly, I think they only did Mikey, technically Raph, and Leo, but you kind of get Raph's story in Mutant Nation, and there was a one shot with Donnie's story in it at the beginning, Team and T Alpha. I definitely recommend picking both of those up, but you get to see Leo's story and Mikey's story. Mikey's story was just a little confusing to me story wise. Like it had to do with the mutant, it had to do with protecting, I believe it was a graveyard or a temple of some type that Mikey was trying to shoot his show at. But the Leo story was really good. It had to do with an arms dealer and trying to save a mutant, but there's a twist at the end. And the way they connected it to how he feels about him and his brothers was really good. So I definitely recommend picking this up. The art was solid. Kenny Porter's writing was great. And the Santo Loco, right? That's his name? Santo Loco cover. He did a lot of the IDW run before Aaron and Freya came on. So yeah, that was super sick. So really recommend picking both those up. So, all right. I might be back later this weekend to record, or maybe I'll just throw this out there and make it a Halloween video. So if I do, stay safe. If you're trick-or-treating, if you're a kid, if you're a parent, watch out for your kids. And yeah, have fun. Later. Alrighty, welcome back, guys. I was not able to film a lot this weekend. Today's Monday, but I did go to quite a few Halloween sales. Luckily, I got a few things that I was missing in my collection stuff. So yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and show y'all. I picked up, this is the only new issue I picked up, I believe. It's TMNT Journeys #2. I have issue 1, and I only bought it just because I wanted to get a TMNT 1. And I wasn't going to collect all of these. I just thought I was going to read them all digitally. But honestly, I really like this cover. I don't know who's on the cover, though. I think it's Raph or Leo. But I like the snow in the background. I just like this cover a lot, so I guess I'm gonna have to get the whole series, honestly. I wasn't gonna read this until after I read the Image run for TMNT, the one with Eric Larson. But I don't know, maybe I'll read it because I do hear it's a continuation from the original Mirage run and Volume 2 with Jim Lawson. So maybe I'll start reading this sooner. And then continuing on the TMNT train, I got Batman TMNT issue 4. Yeah, issue 4. This is the Cowl Bummer cover. If y'all know, you'll know. I think I'm gonna try to collect all of Batman TMNT, including Volume 2. I already have all of Volume 3. I might get more Volume 3 because I got a lot of them signed by Freddie Williams. I'll see. But hopefully I can find more of these. I think I'm only gonna get them when they're on sale. I don't think I'll go out of my way for them. Let's see. Next up is Batman Gotham Adventures. I feel like I've mentioned before, but Mr. Freeze is my favorite Batman villain, so I thought him in the TMBA style would be really sick to have, like, especially on the cover. Also, $18 for this. Like, I even looked online to see if that was like a right pricing. It's a little priced up, but like it does go for like $10, $12, $13 and stuff. And luckily the sale was like all back bin issues $3, so you know, guess it was a steal. Can't wait to crack this open. I'm super stoked. I've read some of Ty Templeton's Batman adventure stuff, so I'm excited to read this too. Alright, and then this one, I think I only got it just because I really love the cover. And again, this was at the same store where it was $3. This is Batman issue 10, Snyder and Capullo. Like, look how insane that cover is. I'm really looking for an issue 2 or 3 of this run. Part of me does feel like I should get the entire Court of Owls run too. Like, just might as well just drop and collect it. But you know, I don't want to be sitting around and collecting like too many things because I feel like I do that as is. But this cover is insane. I really contemplated on this a lot, but $13 to 3, like I can't beat that. So yep, super stoked to have this. And then this is kind of mixed in together because I don't exactly remember which I got at which store. And I know I showed y'all some of these, but this is the Spider-Man Hunted arc from Nick Spencer and Ryan Otley's run. I don't think Ryan Otley did a lot of the pencils on these issues though, because I see a lot of Sandoval, some Ramos. Yeah, one Otley. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rapid fire show y'all. This is issue 17. This one was the hardest to find, by the way. I went to like 3 or 4 different comic stores even before the sales, and I cannot find this anywhere. And then even when I did find it, it was a variant, which I was kind of hoping for the regular one, but you know. So 17. I believe I have 18 around somewhere. It's not in this pile, but 19. I think I have 20 somewhere too. This is 21. 22. The ending, 23. And yeah, that's pretty much it for everything I grabbed at the sales. And I figured I would keep going from last week's video of showing y'all like maybe one back issue of mine or one of my personal collection that I really like and enjoy. So I have here DC vs. Vampires issue 1. This is the J. Warren Johnson variant. I believe it, I don't know what the ratio was on this, but it was pretty, I think it was a 1 in 50. Maybe 1 in 100, I'm not sure. But just look how sick that is. Yeah, I remember, I think I was just looking at random D-Dubs covers everywhere. And I saw this one and I was like, oh my God, like his Batman looks so sick here. You know, it's perfect I'm doing this for this video since I talked about Absolute Batman earlier, but yeah, and this one, I've seen it go priced kind of high. I want to say $60. I want to say, I'm not sure, but hold on, let me go check really quick. Honestly, even it's been going for even higher. Like I see one place has it for 100, another place has it for 90, 95, 50, another 50. So it's kind of going down. But I think I got this one for 30, I want to say. And the only reason I think they priced it so low was that there's like a tick over here on the spine. I don't know if y'all could see that, but yeah, and I saw they even put it on one of the pictures to make sure you know what you're buying. But I was like, 30 bucks for this comic. And usually I don't spend that much on single issues, but I just really had to have it. So I went ahead and bought it. I could care less about that little tick. Like, it's gonna be for me, so yeah. Super sick. It's my personal collection pick for y'all this week. But yeah, that'll be it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you liked seeing everything in my haul. I'll be back this week. I think we have a couple good issues. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Deuces.